Alright, knife nuts. Today I'm going to be talking about the nicest knives I've ever owned. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks. Welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite knife brand, which is Wesson blades. Now, I've been collecting these blades for a couple years now. Actually, they reached out to me early on, I want to say about 3 years ago, and offered to send me a micro blade. The guy in their marketing department at the time liked my boot videos, and so these guys behind the scenes they're very much tied into the denim world, into the boot world. They're big fans of the industries that I like to cover. It's with that same spirit that they come together and make amazing designs for their blades. Now, I'm not the biggest knife nut out there, though I always do carry a knife, and I always carry a Wesson blade specifically. So because they were kind enough to extend that olive branch years ago, I decided to, sign up to their email list and stay up to date on everything that they're up to. And they just recently released their most premium gear yet. So since the dawn of Wesson, our founder Billy has talked about his perfect knife, DAMASTEEL blades, titanium handles with a green Japanese denim micarta inlay, all wrapped up in an OD green leather sheath. After 7 long years, we made these dream knives a reality. So they did their founders line in 5 different models. They did the Samla, they did the Henry, they did the Bornus, the Almond, and the Microblade. And they were pricey. The Microblade itself was $250, the founders Almond was $550, the founders Bornus was $575, the Henry was $360, and the Samla was $330. Now, I was not at all tempted at the notion of spending $500 on a knife until they ran recently a buy one get one free sale. And so I picked up these 2 blades right here. So this is my Almond, and this is the Bornus. I'd never had any of their Bornus knives before. I was super stoked when they ran that deal. I basically got 2 for the price of 1, an outrageously good deal. Now, all of these DAMASTEEL blades are currently sold out. I wouldn't be surprised though if they ran these again. I hope they do, because I have never owned Damascus steel blades before, but I've always been intrigued by just the beautiful patterning in the steel, just the incredible wave patterning and the layers involved. And it's a very intensive process. These blades are a Damascus steel made by a company called DAMASTEEL. And I did a little bit of a deep dive into that company, but essentially they're a producer of Damascus steel stock. And so DAMASTEEL is who made the steel for these DAMASTEEL Rose DS93X blades. The handles are titanium, made with OD green Japanese denim micarta inlays, which is just so cool. It feels like a really hardened, flattened fabric. I'm not exactly familiar with it. The Bornus comes with an OD green leather sheath for the knife. This sheath goes wonderfully through my thick belts. My thick 1.5 inch belts slide perfectly through there, and it just looks so cool when I walk around with this thing, wearing this thing hanging down my leg. And real easy snap enclosure, pull it out, and the blades are super sharp too. Now this is my other Almond. This is a titanium Almond, and this one is made with S35VN steel. I think it's the same as D2 steel, which is tool grade steel. It's a great steel, but this one, the DAMASTEEL one, is obviously superior. They're both about, actually the DAMASTEEL feels a little bit lighter than the other titanium one. Both of the handles on both of them are titanium, so super cool there. These knives are made with the collectors and Wesson junkies in mind. Grail level pieces that you'll be proud to carry for life and will only get better with time. Alongside legendary Swedish steel manufacturers DAMASTEEL, we utilize their Rose DS93X patterned Damascus steel to craft the most beautiful and high quality blades ever seen on a Wesson. Japanese denim is the best in the world. We've been obsessed since we could afford our own jeans. For our idea of a perfect handle, we sourced our favorite hue of denim from Japan, made it into micarta, and inlaid it into our Japanese titanium handles. The perfect blend of heritage and minimal Wesson design. To complete the experience, we crafted never-before-seen OD green leather sheaths, made in Sweden from Swedish hides, then vegetable tanned to last for life. Each knife comes packaged with these exclusive sheaths, plus a custom packaging experience. So the Bornus is a modern fixed blade. We've reimagined the traditional tradesman's knife, creating the perfect fixed blade knife not only for hunting or hitting the trail, but for craftsmen and artisans of every kind. The design journey. Lightweight, durable, and made to fit perfectly in hand, we've shedded the bulk and excess that fixed blades are known for. The Bornus is an ideal low-profile carry in the city while remaining a force in the outdoors. Crafted from the most durable materials on the market, this knife will last you a lifetime. Bornus is the name of our Swedish grandfather's family farm. Staying true to these roots, the Bornus family is proudly made in Sweden. Sweden has long been known for some of the highest production standards, a heritage you can feel every time you reach for your Bornus. So the blade is 2.75 millimeters thick. The length is 2 3/4 inches. The handle is 3.1 inches. The handle thickness is 9.5 millimeters. The total length is 5.9 inches. Every fixed blade needs a sheath. Make your choice between a Swedish-made natural leather sheath or a more tactical Kydex option. Very cool. The almond knife is our attempt to hit the perfect balance between size, weight, and usefulness. Perfectly sized to your hand, foldable, and lightweight. It is the knife you bring when you can only bring one. The almond might be our most one-size-fits-all knife design. We made sure you can make it yours by bringing a wide range of colors and material to the table. In closing, yeah, I really like these knives. I always have one on me. Very ergonomic. I love the almond by far. It is for all men. When you think about a $500 knife, I follow a lot of EDC sites, and they sell boutique knives for $800, $900, $1,000, $1,500, sometimes $2,000 for one knife. You know, EDCsupply.com, they're constantly releasing new knives every week, and they're much more expensive than this. And so I said, you know what, why not? I am an everyday carry freak. I owe it to myself to get some higher end stuff. And what I really like about this Bornus actually is that the entire metal stock runs the entirety of the length here, and then we've got the titanium affixed to either side of the blade. So this blade runs all the way down to the tip, and you can see the really cool DAMASTEEL all the way through. It's just mesmerizing to look at, and yeah, as sharp as all get out. So I'll probably do an update review on these in a decade or two once they're fully broken in. But anyways, I just wanted to do this video, talk about my favorite knife brand, maybe get some community feedback. Do you guys own any Wessons? And if so, how do they measure up against other really high-end blades? Have you collected any other really high-end blades before? I'd be curious to know. Anyways, with that, I'll shut it down. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks, and I'll see y'all in my next video.